everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Nicole, and today we're going to be doing the first week of April together. I printed out a bunch of pictures because I'm actually pretty behind on journaling and I should be doing the following week actually, but a lot's been going on. I've kind of been stuck in a slump the past couple of weeks. So doing this journaling has been really good for motivating me to do something that I committed to doing, and that's posting more videos and just getting things out every week. And it makes me feel a lot better, and it reminds me of actually how much I've been doing the past few weeks. I wasn't sure about the color palette for this week. I just knew I wanted it to be like bright pink and purple or plum, so I laid out a few colors and chose my top 4. Luckily, I also had some grid washi tape to match the theme of this week, and the pictures I took were actually pretty nice. I have been planting my seedlings, and as we speak, or as I speak, they're actually pretty big now, but this was the week that I started them. And also I put a bird feeder closer to the window because it was raining and very humid, and the bird feeder closer to the window gets a lot more shade and protection from the wind and the rain. And the birds just kind of put me in a better mood. But yeah, you'll see the stuff that I write. It's very like unmotivated, unproductive. I wasn't feeling great, but we find ways to feel better, and it just so happened that this was the week that I went to Lowe's and bought some gardening things. It was all by chance, and I was reminded of how it's spring and I should be doing the gardening that I've always wanted to do. So, with a little bit of inspiration and chance, I ended up at Lowe's and bought some cosmos seeds. I took them home and didn't touch them for a bit because I was very unmotivated, but I still filmed, I still got out of bed, I still got my day going, and I've actually been waking up really early. What I struggle with is the things that I do after I wake up. I needed a system, I needed something to be excited about, and when I sowed my seeds, that was what got me, out of bed. I was really excited to see if they had sprouted yet, if, how tall they are and how they're doing. I set up a seed starter shelf with some DIY grow lights using lights that we already had. They were like video lights that Rob had before, which he hasn't been using, and so I set it up on my shelf. I took out the boxes that were there and I set it up. I did it. And I've also been loving this YouTube channel called Cranery Garden, or maybe it's just Cranery, but it's by Crane. He's a person living in New Jersey, and he's actually Thai, but he moved to the US and is married, and they have a house, and he's such a super good vibes. I love watching his stuff and just seeing and learning how to grow specific kinds of flowers that I've actually never had the chance to grow because I lived in Manila and it's very hot. So now I'm growing old things and new things. I did my zinnias and cosmos, and then I got inspired to do other stuff like snapdragons and marigolds and cornflower, stuff like that. And of course I went climbing and did my pickleball and went to Home Depot to buy more gardening stuff over the weekend with a little help from Rob. Actually, it was a lot of help, but yeah, the weekend was very exciting, and I think by that point I was just more high. I had higher spirits. Oh, and also Akash had a party. Akash is my housemate, and yeah, I was around people, and it just comes to show, you just gotta keep moving, gotta keep doing things, get back into the groove. I hope that you guys enjoyed this short video. I promise next time it will be longer, but I have the pictures printed for next week, so I hope that I see you then. That's all that I have for you guys today. I hope that you stay safe, sane, and inspired. Till next time, hugs and besos. Bye.